Hello, this is Gordon's Garage, and I'm over here at Never Satisfied's Garage, working on a 1969-ish C10. I say ish because I'm not real good on identifying all these. I could go back later and look online at the different grill inserts and all that kind of stuff, but just for now we're going to say it's a 1969-ish C10 long bed. It has the inline 6 with the 3 on the tree. Runs really well. It's got a really good patina to it, like you guys are looking for. Front end alignment, it was an old shop truck from, I guess, Warren, North Carolina. This says Kelly Tires, Warren Tire Service. Got the phone number, Warren, North Carolina. And he's got some, I think this had said ET mags, Douglas something or other, I can't make that out. Maybe it's on the other side. Douglas batteries. So he had advertisements all over this truck. And we're going to have the logos repainted, hand painted. Got a local guy that comes in and does that for us. The patina will stay the same, but the logos will all be repainted. Here's our list. Fuel pump, fix the floors and the rockers, new carpet, new door sills, new door felts, new dash pad, backup lens, something in tires, wheels and tires, lower the rear, lower the front, fix the rear fender. It's got a dent in the back of it. The bed's not really in that bad of shape. Seen worse. Mike's over here already working on the interior. He already started replacing the dash pad. And I think he was cutting out a little bit of metal yesterday. He'll fix the rockers up. The rockers, they always have some rust. So he'll fix all that up. I am here to lower it, but I'll try to do a little filming or a little recording as we go on the other projects as well. But can a long bed truck be cool? I think so. We've lowered a few of them and done them upright, and there's a certain group out there that wants long beds. I have not filmed a lot. Keep saying filmed. I'm trying to train myself to say recorded, because we don't use film anymore. It's all digital upload. So I have not, well, I have been recording. I just have not been editing. So I'm going to try to record and edit a lot more and get a lot more content that you guys can see. And really, the only way to do that is just film everything. There I go again. Not film everything, but record everything. That's the only way. See right above the window there, it says recapping and vulcanizing. So I guess whoever had this originally was involved in recapping tires as well. Looks like they just did it all. But somebody recently that came over to the shop, they were asking why I wasn't doing any more YouTube videos. Did Never Satisfied's and Gordon's Garage, did we get into a fight and all that kind of stuff? No, there's no drama. If you've just been trying to get the work done, and it just gets hard to, it gets old doing the work and trying to record. But that's the only way to get any content, is to just, you got to record it all. Record it all and then go back and edit it and post it. He said, well, I said, well, I told him there's not been any YouTube worthy trucks. He said, you don't need YouTube worthy trucks. We're watching it for the drama. And we're watching it for, you know, just the entertainment value. So, okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to record everything. All right, so we've got this 69-ish up in the air. The first thing I'll usually do is I'll go and I'll check all the wheels, make sure they're turning. Because a lot of times on these old Chevys, what happened, old Fords too, not picking on Chevy, but the rubber brake lines will collapse and won't let the pressure go back to the master cylinder. And then you got a locked up wheel. So while I've got the tires on there, I got a little leverage to turn everything. I'll go ahead and turn them and make sure that everything is okay there. So that being said, I'll get the hubcaps off. We got our trusty hubcap tool here. Go ahead and pop that off of there. I need a camera, man. Everything I do, I have to do it one-handed when I'm holding my camera. See, I've got my knee up on that hubcap, so that thing don't hit the ground. 6 lug wheels. These are the wheels that's going on it. When you're looking for 6 lug wheels, you're kind of limited in what's available. So that's always been kind of a problem around here when we do one and they're 6 lug. It's always kind of hard to find a wheel that's going to really look good on the truck. Well, I have dropped, what I did is I torched, and I should have recorded it. Good grief, I get so involved in doing the work, I forget to record stuff. Forgive me, I'll try to record the other side, but what I do is I torch this spring. I let the control arm drop. And then we've got the axle just hanging there. But it's okay, it's not going to go anywhere. We've got our pan hard rod holding it. And the shock and the spring from the other side is fine. It's not going anywhere. So what I'll do at this point is we'll go over here. We've got our spacer. This is a lowering spacer. That's about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches. It'll go here. And then our U-bolt will go back through the top and through there, just like this side. We'll have the aluminum spacers between the control arm and the axle. And then we've got an actual lowering spring. So between that lowering block and the spring, we'll have it in the position that we want. Okay, so once again, I have jumped ahead of myself, but we did get the coil springs cut in the front. Usually cut a 1.5 to a 1.75 off of the front spring, so that's what I've done. Went ahead and put these shocks back to it with the coilovers that were on there. I think that we may need the help of those. We might be a little bit low, but let's see. We've got the rear wheels on here. Got the back all buttoned up with the new U-bolts and the new spacer and the new coil spring on both sides. So we'll get the front wheels mounted back on here and we'll set it on the ground. We'll see what she looks like. All right, we're getting ready to see the truth here. This thing down on the ground and see where she sits. We're still sitting on the lift. Yeah, that happens sometimes. We're still on the lift. Hey, can you lift this side up high enough to get it off the lift? Oh, that should be good. All right, put some weight on that side. Okay, so we're happy with that. We're 27 inches from the bottom of the wheel to the front of the fender on each side in the front, and a little higher in the back. And we're just going to go with that for now on. What year was this one? 67. I was calling it a 9. All right, 67 long bed, lowered. I'm going to probably set the front end down just a little bit more. It made a big difference in the way it looks. We put a master cylinder on it this morning. We put a new fuel tank in it. The fuel tank that was in it had old gas in it, and he had it running off an electric pump and a little plastic tank under the hood. Well, our guy came out and detailed this truck. He painted all the logos back in, just traced over the old logos, and it looks really good. Really good. You can take an old long bed and make it really cool. It's a good looking truck. Even though it's a long bed, I wouldn't even change it from being a long bed. I mean, that's a nice shop truck. I wouldn't do the short bed conversion on it. Some new carpet in it.